Hey guys, Dan here and welcome back to another video and another reaction. And today we return to Cas Van de Poel's channel and we're gonna be reacting to the Ultimate Shrek 2 recap cartoon. If you guys know, if you guys been here for a while, you guys know that the first Shrek video that we reacted from Cas Van de Poel is currently the most viewed video on my channel. I really wish I could have reacted to this when this came out, but I was in a very time restricted period as a response to college. I really need to focus on my studies, but now we finally came back to this. I really hope that we can get this. I really hope that we can get this a good go. There is no other words to say. Shrek 2 is probably one of my most beloved animated features, movies, and also just a great movie in general. It's one of my favorite movies of all time and one of my top 3 sequences to animated features. I think that Kung Fu Panda is in a very tight position, but I think Shrek 2 still holds a very special place in my heart. Guys, I really hope that you guys can give a like to Cas Van de Poel on his original video. Please go down the link and go to his channel and watch his other stuff. He's amazing. And also, viewer discretion is advised because usually Cas can be a little bit sneaky and do a lot of things that usually YouTube will demonetize or ask him to remove completely, sadly. But that's what I ask of you to do for Cas, and if you can, please give a like, share the video, share the channel, subscribe, ring the bell, never miss a video again, and leave a comment. I would love to see what you guys thought about this animation, and I would love to see if you guys have any other suggestions. Leave a suggestion on the Discord channel for what I should react next, or leave a comment with a suggestion and I'll add it myself to the Discord list. Okay? And I don't think there's anything else to say except for the fact that today still is gonna be coming out a new Halo episode from our series. So after watching this, you guys can go to the channel and watch the premiere. I'll probably be there too. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for choosing this channel to waste a little bit of your time, and I really hope to see you guys on more videos to come. But now, without further ado, let's go. I don't remember if that was the original opening for Shrek 1. Prince Charming and the wolf. Oh, they're doing a world tour. Nice. Those are some nice vacations. I was not expecting the oh. Poor Harold. Oh, I was expecting him to rape the dog to shreds, but no, he actually gave him a goodnight kiss. Just like you should give it to all of your homies before they sleep. Oh, Nico Caro Avocado. Oh, he even got the background music for the original movie. Nice. You're very sus, Harold. Oh, Homer. Nothing happened. Oh, they even had the shroom with the with the snort from Shrek. That ass, Shrek. Shrek is handsome. I expected them to make Shrek more fit when in contrast with Fiona. That yeah, Fiona is so thin and Shrek is not buffed.
I'm a Shrek.
I'm a Shrek. Oh, they even got the little worms from that one game. I really don't remember the name. No, they're gonna do the. Yeah, they're gonna do. Oh. That song rocks. Okay, let's see if there's something on the post-credit scenes. I don't think so. But guys, sorry, my phone rang again. That's so annoying. But let's go back before we get to the actual end of the video. Let's just be sure to go back to the video and watch every single Easter egg that we can possibly find, since I tried to watch it a little bit more quietly. So if you guys can, already leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and give a like for Cass. And from the beginning now. I really don't remember if this right here was the opening of the first Shrek recap cartoon, but sure is a very funny one. I really like this opening to Shrek 2 because I remember that for the PS2 I had the Shrek 2 game. It was such a very good game to play. It just was so much fun, so characteristic, and it was a nice way to spend the time as a kid, just playing a game from one of your favorite animations. That was nice. On an iMac. We got Prince Charming getting to Fiona. And a little thing that I didn't like so much on this is that I think that some of the animations, they were not as, how can I say it, as representative of the characters as in the first animation. Because Prince Charming, I expect him to be a little bit more skinny, you know, maybe more of a skinny nose, not as much as a big and square nose. Shrek and Fiona, they are very on point. Especially Fiona being almost a copy-paste of Shrek, but a female version. That's a very nice joke to do. And I really like them just going around the world and having a little bit of fun, even though there are some questionable ways. But it's a very funny way to summarize them going on a honeymoon. This little opening, I thought it was very well done, even though I think that there were so many fun scenes that they would have been able to make. But I can definitely understand why, considering they need to resume this in a very fast manner to make this story more easy to understand. And one thing that I always thought about when I was younger is that Shrek was the unreasonable one for doing all of this. But after I grew up, I realized that Shrek was not so much in the wrong after, even in the beginning of the movie. Because he put himself in the tough position for Fiona. He went out his comfort zone. He went to meet her parents when Fiona didn't even thought about Shrek's feelings in the beginning. Only in the only in the middle of the film, she realized that she was wrong about trying to force him. That far away was not the right place for him, for them, and that she was going to go for him because she loved him. And that she realized that their parents were a little bit in the wrong, very much in the wrong in some occasions. But Shrek in the end is a very good husband, I have to say. Even though he does it against his will, many of the things that he did in Shrek 2, he does it for Fiona. He doesn't mind putting himself on to be a second priority when it comes to his wife, because he loves her. And that is a very noble thing of Shrek. Oh. Also, I think that Queen Lillian and also King Harold. I think King Harold is nice to a certain extent, but I think he's losing a lot of his features, if I can say. But for a very cartoonish way, it looks good. Queen Lillian, considering she's more of a background character, I can understand a more simple design. But I think that she looks a little weird. I would not see her as King Lillian if this was not a Shrek recap. I don't know why, but King Harold right now just reminds me so much of Mr. Burns on this scene, you know, from The Simpsons, and they just hate each other. I think this must be a lot for Fiona because when we remember the scene from the actual movie, it was such a heavy impact for her trying to conceal her new life with her old life. She just wants her husband and her parents to accept her and her new life. But sometimes it's when you go into a new step of your life like this, like marriage, sometimes you need to understand that things will not be the same. You cannot expect the best of both worlds. You need to set ground rules. You need to make choices, and that's what Fiona did in Shrek 2. She chose her husband. If things were going to keep going this way, like this situation, she chose her husband. Also, the fairy godmother, I think that the fact that she doesn't have a neck, I think it's a little thing that didn't fit so much of her with her drawing. But I can see the the resemblance there. Also, just Shrek just coming in and destroying the furniture. That's a very accurate thing of what I would do in Shrek 2 if that was a chance. Like they were blocking the door. What was all of this happening? And also, when I watched Shrek 2, I always felt bad for the little dog that Fiona received. And it's just nice here to see just Shrek just giving a little kiss because, yeah, I think we all fell in love with that little dog. It was such a sad moment when Shrek gave it a scream and it shivered in fear. And also by the end of the movie when it got smashed by Shrek, he fell on top of it. I always felt bad for the dog. Also, this car right here, it seems like a GTA car. So, maybe a possible GTA San Andreas reference? I don't know. Really, for like in this scene, I think there were so many possibilities to have made these characters a little bit different. To make them more characteristic and more resemblant of the actual movie. Because Fairy Godmother and Prince Charming, they are a little bit far off, in my opinion. I look at them and I don't recognize them very easily. It needs to be on a Shrek 2 context for me to understand that it's them. And also Nico Avocado eating. I think that this scene is made very well actually. Because this is probably one of the saddest scenes in Shrek 2. Because when you see this scene about Shrek waking up in the middle of the night having doubts if he's the right choice, if he's enough, if he's what she deserves, that's a very big thing to say, to see, to show. Because when you're younger, you see those things happening in the movie, in the animation. When you are older, you experience all of those self-doubt, anxiety, fear. Though that movie hit very close for home for a lot of people, and because it deals with a lot of those things very well without expressing it in words, I think this is what makes the Shrek 2 one of the best animation features ever made. And King Harold gives an invitation for Shrek and Donkey to go hunting, but of course he's sus. Puss and Boots just comes around and kills Shrek. It would be nice to see if instead of just coming and cutting him in half, they would show like the alien movement, like going out of his torso, like it was in the movie. And this guy right here, I can recognize him. I can very easily recognize him, but I remember he had a little goatee, I believe. You know. And look, this representation of the fairy godmother here with the neck, I think it would be more suitable for the animation, because this one I can recognize, that other one's a little bit more harder to recognize. But a lot of blood. Shrek just coming in, destroying everything. Damn, they disintegrated. And I think I like the Puss in Boots choice for animation, like the little shapes that he has, because it's a little bit more recognizable, because he's a very recognizable character, like Shrek and Donkey. They are done very well. For Shrek. And I really wish that Shrek would have been more fit for this, like if he was a little bit more thin and more muscular, because him still being round is a little strange for me, because in the movie he got a lot more fit for a human pattern. And of course Prince Charming, without all his clothes, he has a little belly. Nice. Oh, now that I realize that the mouses, they have a little glass. I did not even realize they were there, but they're also Shrek from the fish, like the fish bowl that were called Shrek and Fiona. Yeah, they didn't survive the second movie. And this just ruined a lot of this scene for Mission Impossible and Shrek 2 for me. This scene about about Pinocchio just coming down and having a little incident. Poor guy. Yeah, it's a very emotional scene. Anyone as a kid who watched this, this scene can get very emotional. This scene about the giant cookie, I think his name was Mogo, dying, is just emotional when you rewatch it. And I think Kaz is a very big Shrek fan, because there are a lot of features in this that shows real emotion that only someone who would have watched this movie, the Shrek 2, would have actually have. Shrek just doesn't care. I thought that was only for the third movie. And everyone starts to party, because that ending, the ending of Shrek 2 with the whole party, and then the after credits with Dragon coming and showing that they have kids, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. And guys, now we have really reached the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. This video is 1 month late of what it would have come out like in my channel, but as I said, I was in a very tough period of college, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please give a like to Cass, give a like on this video, share the video, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, join the Discord, leave a suggestion on the Discord or on the comments so I can add it to the list. And beyond that, I just hope you guys are good, hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys have a good time. Go watch our Halo series and all of our other reactions if you are interested and if you have a little bit of free time. Okay? See you guys next time. Stay safe, stay well. Bye!